Okay guys, so I already prepped and primed my eyes for the sake of just saving a little time in this video. So what I did was used the e.l.f. eyelid primer. Then I used my NYX jumbo pencil in yogurt. It's just like a warm golden base. So here is the finished eye. It's just like a beautiful warm, using pinks in a more wearable way. So we are going to just get right into it. Let me just zoom a little in here. First, I'm going to take the Greed 6-pan Wet n Wild palette, and I'm just going to be taking this warm, shimmery, like peachy coral color, and just going to place that all over my lid. Okay, the next color we're going to take is, I'm just going to layer a little bit, so I'm going to take the Knock on Wood trio. And this has a pretty rose color, brown, and like a burgundy. And I'm just going to take some of this pink. It's fairly matte, it's like a satin, so I'm going to layer it over top of that warm peachy coral and just patting it in, not sweeping. For the outer half and into the crease, we're going to use their single eyeshadow in Penny. It's just a very pretty, like, corally pink shade. And I'm going to be using this on my Sigma Blending E25. And I'm just going to put that on the very outer corner and sweep this up into the crease. And we're going to put a couple darker shades over top of this, and we want this color to peek out. So you can theme 219, just clean it off a bit. I'm going to go back with this burgundy. This is the eyelid shade, but I really don't like the setup. That really wouldn't work for me. It might work for a smoky eye, but I'm just going to put this, focus this mostly into the crease, taking it a little further than halfway. And finally, with my e.l.f. paddle brush, I'm just going to take that chocolate brown shade, and I'm just going to get it on the point, and I'm going to turn it sideways and just rub it on my lower outer lash line and run this about a third of the way through the crease. Then I'm just going to again blend out just a little bit with my 217. Now I'm going to tightline with the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strip Custom Eyes. This is the Brown Eyes kit, and this is the brown. Then I'm going to take an angled brush and just take this brown and smudge it along my top lash line, just like in the root of the lashes. Nothing crazy, just to get a little more definition there. And then on the lower lash line, I'm going to, and the waterline, I'm going to be taking NYX 24 karat liner. Okay, now for the color to smudge along the lower lash line, we're going to start using an angled brush. Take a little bit of that brown, smudge it in the outermost corner, then followed by a little bit of that burgundy shade. Then we're going to go into Penny and just kind of run it through the rest of the lower lash. Kind of get like a little bit of a glow, soften it out a little bit. Take that lightest satin pink that we used and just kind of run it along the whole thing. Okay, to highlight my brow bone, it's going to be pretty simple. We're just going to keep it matte. We're just going to use the peachy shade from the Greed palette, the matte, and just the fluffy brush. Highlight my brow bone. And I'm also going to use this to clean up the outer edges just a little bit. Just a great color just to finish it up. And then for the inner corner highlight, I'm going to be taking, this is kind of weird, it was from my train case, but this is from the Sweetest Candy trio, and it is the lightest shade here. And I'm just going to take a tad of that on a pencil brush and just highlight the inner corner just to get some shine brightness in there. And I'm going to now put on my mascara. I'm going to be using Rimmel's Lash Accelerator, followed by a coat of the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Mascara. And I'll be back. Okay guys, now for the face, I did do an extra step before I put on my powder. And what I did was I used the MAC Cream Color base in Seaside, and it's just like a goldeny coral color, and I thought that would be the perfect base for this look because I wanted that warm goldeny coral look throughout the whole thing. So I did that before my powder just to mute it out a little bit, but to also, you know, give it a little bit of a base. And then I warmed up my face as usual with the Hard Candy bronzer. Okay, now for contouring, I'm going to use the Jordana Blush in Toast. It's like a perfect contour for me, and it is matte, so love it. So we're just going to lightly contour here using my favorite contour brush, the large F20 powder brush. It just gives a nice blended out appearance to your contour without working too hard. I'm just going to take that eyeshadow I used to highlight my eyes, and I'm just going to throw that up as my cheekbone highlight. This is from the Sweetest Candy Trio. Just a very neutral, glowy highlight. And just take some down the bridge of my nose and a little bit on the Cupid's bow. And there as well. Okay, now for blush. I'm going to be using the Physicians Formula Happy Booster Blush in Natural. Just a nice natural flush color. Very subtle. Okay, in the last step for the blush, I wanted to show you the versatility of Wet n Wild eyeshadows, and I wanted to tie it all in together. So I'm going to use just a hint of Penny, just to tie in that corally color, and I love the sheen on the shadow. It's just so versatile. I love it. Okay, now for the lips. I couldn't really decide on one thing for sure for my lips for this look. I didn't want to just go nude because that's just, I do that all the time. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to lightly line my lips with Willow lip liner pencil from Wetn. Line them lightly and just kind of blended it in myself. I didn't fill in my entire lip area with that color, but I'm going to combine two lipsticks. I'm first going to go with their matte lipstick in 900B. I don't know if you'll see that. It's just like a peachy nude. And I think if I kept it like this, it's too orangey tone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pinken it up a little bit with 901B in the same finish lipstick. Just to add more pink and just blot a little of the extra off with your fingers. I don't have any tissues. Okay, and then for lip gloss, I'm going to first put Rimmel's Moisture Renew in Pink Protect all over my lips. It's just a neutral pink gloss. It's gorgeous. And like its name, it's really uber moisturizing and soft on the lips. And then, just to add just a little bit of a fun sparkle, I'm going to use the Buzzworthy lip gloss from Milani in B. It looks like this, but you can just kind of sheer it out. So I'm just going to pat it on my lips, just to give some fun sparkle. So there is the look. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will talk to you guys soon.